This is a clear channel for me from Sirius A, as they have made themselves known to me benevolently, synchronistically, confirmationally, that this is a sovereign, cosmic connection that is trustworthy. So, that being said, I'm just going to read these and then I'm going to tell you how it was for me, and then hopefully it applies in a totally different but same way for others, because it's blowing my mind right now. I can't even deal. So let's get out. A little smoke first. Let's start off with the fact that we got the Adept of Flames, and then the Seven of Flames. And yes, this deck is shuffled absolutely super well. You'll see in the first video that I did explaining my little Syrian connection. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. I'm pretty hurt. Adept. Something else you should know is that the Adept is another one of the 4 people keys. And there's only 4 of these cards, or 4 of these people keys, and I think, is there one for each suit? I think there is one for each suit. But we got the Adept of Flames, so. And I just want to emphasize the imagery on the photo, because there's just that really defined G center with the symbol. I don't know what it means, right, just right here in that chesticle area. And he's wearing that very, purple, royal purple blue color. So we've already read the Suit of Flames in my last video, so yeah. The Adept. The Adept is well along the path of self-discovery, having learned much about his sphere of influence, but still lacking maturity. He can be mesmerized by his own wisdom, a sign of unresolved ego, just as he can be reflective about the deeper meaning of his field of experience. Pure energy in his suit, the Adept moves along the path of earthly experience, seeking mystery. He is passionate, at times impulsive, filled with vitality and determination to advance in his sphere of influence. The Adept of Flames. Okay, so that was the first card. Excuse me. Jesus. I've been smoking too much lately because, reality coping mechanisms. Seven of Crystals. This one hit me so hard, y'all don't even know. Don't catch on fire. I don't know what it means, but maybe y'all can help me figure it out. And that's truly what collective consciousness is to me. And I claim it, and I just think that it's time that we all start to claim it, that we claim that we are the collective, because we are. And we are. Everything, it's just resonating. It's just. Love it. When you really think about, where there's darkness, there's light, and, the amount of fucking, right now, imagine how much, there is if people would just, I don't know, just throwing it out there. Seriously, this one just blew my goddamn mind. Okay, Seven of Crystals. After much labor and long journeys of exploration into one's motivation in life, the key of 7 rests. A young merchant has spread his carpet out to sell his polished crystals and so receive the rewards of his effort. But for now, no one is interested. He sits waiting for the buyers to come. He sits beneath the Glastonbury Tor. If there's 8 billion people on the planet, I can only imagine how many fucking places there are like physically acknowledged on this planet. And like, of all of those places, it was that motherfucking one. Yeah. See the end. Contemplating the value of his work, perhaps even the point of it all. And while he does admire what he has accomplished, he seems to question at the same time. He looks at the few coins that he has received in exchange for his beautifully perfected, polished crystals. And it appears he is concerned that the potential rewards are nowhere to be found. At the very least, it seems they are nowhere near to meeting his expectations. Are you where you expected to be in your career and in your financial security? Do you feel frustrated that your efforts are producing little or nothing compared to what you expected and hoped for? Is your dream collapsing as you realize it won't work? Are you ready to cut losses and change direction? Like, I am like the actual physical representation in a meat suit, like, of doing that right now. Like, I don't think I've ever lived in a place like as long as I've lived in this one. And like, for me to be in a place where like I manifest abundance rather than money, rather than situations, rather than like this paradigm, like it just comes in the most miraculous ways, and then you just like really start working off the synchronistic time, and it's like you almost break out of linear time, and it'll blow your mind every fucking day. Like, I don't know if you resonate, but hey. Yeah, so that was the 7 of Crystals. Like, we'll get to that in a minute. And now we have the 7 of Flames. Again, flames of all. Like, we are on fire. Okay? I just freaking love it because there's like 6 flames at the bottom, and then she's like holding, like, you know, 7. But it's like, it's almost like it's like that divine essence is like shooting through her heart, and is like the fire behind her, and it's like those 6 flames. The 7th is now hers, you know. Why was 6 referred to 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Just saying. Sorry. Excuse me. So 7 of Flames. As we follow the story unfolding in each of the suits, we see the progression from one number to the next, and each key's affinity of the energies of the corresponding archetype in the major arcana. My low battery came on, and you like literally can't even tell, but it's like I just don't want to just like stop the video. Yeah. Frick. Okay. That was just weird. So, I'm just going to reread it. As we follow the story unfolding in each of the suits, we see the progression from one number to the next and each key's affinity with the energies of the corresponding archetype in the major arcana. Following the depiction of the 6 of Flames, in which lines between leadership and dominance have been blurred dangerously enough to be question the attention of the seeker. The others again rise up in question of the arbitrary position, the authority. 6 flaming torches stand ready to do battle with our central figure, the spiritual seeker, who stands on a ledge above them, just out of reach. She created ill will in her peers And recognizing that has found the posture of grace once again. The light appears from the clouds behind her. As she weathers the storm of her previous creation, she regains her stature. Yet she remains in a defensive position. She now realizes what she has evoked in the others and how she has fueled their reactions. Once she descends from her pedestal, she will surely have a clearer picture of how to share her passion and vision for all to celebrate. It will require egoless service, compassion, and the pure vision, pure valve. Just so synchronistic. I just love this. Pure vision to stoke the passion that burns in the hearts of others. How does your disregard for others interfere in your pursuit for your own dream? How is your sense of self-worth working against you? Why do you feel you have to defend your position? I've been talking about my position a lot lately. I really like that it talks about that. How can you turn that around so that others are with you? Can you create a win-win situation so all share the glory? How can you communicate more effectively without being defensive? I just love it. It's just a beautiful message, and there's so much to take from this. But for me, the most dominant, something coming into itself is the Isle of Avalon, which is supposedly Glastonbury Tor, this place right here, which is an actual place on a landmass that exists. You can go there, but I just know that that's not the actual island of Avalon. And anyways, the reason why this is so is because I was randomly thinking about this last week, and I was just everybody talks about all these maybe we're not seeing maybe they want us to only know about Atlantis and Lemuria. Maybe they've only told us about the civilizations that fell, but they didn't tell us about the ones that thrived. And that just fucking hit me, man. And I'm still just I'm just I mean, and I have so much mundane happening right now. I cannot even I'm just whoa. And it's crazy because I called an assistant. I've always felt like I had the weight of the cosmos on my shoulders, and I just can't hold it anymore alone. I can't hold it, and I will gladly continue to do it. But if I don't have to, then that'd be nice. Yeah, so I invite you to do that. I just feel like our perception is ever evolving, and whenever we can bring together different perceptions, we can harmonize into a collective perception, and that is so beautiful. Yeah, and it's all this ego shit, let me get defensive to defend my point or my position. It doesn't fucking matter because, truly, truth is resonance. Point blank period. Fuck your knowledge power. I don't want that kind of power. I am power. I am. One of my friends said, I am being. I am being. I am being. And that is literally my central driving force in which I have watched unfold miracles and manifest shit in my life that is absolutely insane. The fact that I'm moving to this Caribbean island right now, and I just can't even no. There's so much right now that I could never go into. But it is the most beautiful, bittersweet, the double-edged sword has been chopped off, came out the bag, it's healing, we're gooch. Why did I say that? Anyway. I love this reading because I have no idea Avalon's significance. I was Google Earthing it. This is what I was really talking about. I was Google Earthing it. I literally have a 20-minute video of a fucking iPhone submarine. Okay? I was going off the coast, because I'm Cajun Creole. So I have there, I just have a lot of rich history on that right up in there. Okay? And there's something there's just and like it's not even about this lifetime or anything like that, but like it's just crazy because like the way DNA works, what's weird is that my DNA of this life is like most connected to this Avalon life. Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because this was a like, it was utopia. It was what it should have been in its ultimate like glory. And this place I feel was destroyed and sucked of its life. And it's just wild to me because I started looking up the depictions of Avalon and like all of this other stuff. And I didn't like, this isn't even for the collective. This was just because I'm fucking interested in this type of stuff, you know? And like, for the place that was known to be Avalon, or like as known as Avalon, or where his whatever, you know, because I'm sorry, like Glastonbury Tor is not like the place. That's like where his monument is, probably where his fucking body washed up. You know what I'm saying? Like from the fucking actual like place that like it's underground right now. And then like also, y'all, I just can't, like it's a lot for me, and I just don't even know what it means, because it's like connected to things that like, that's why I know that I'm calling in something right now, because I'm not connected to like fairy realms, and I was disconnected from my dreams. All I have is my like hyperactive intuition, and it's like always bringing me confirmations like of things that and it's happening a lot lately, like with that MasterCard. Like I pulled that MasterCard like a week before I saw that video of like these people talking about my friends now, of like talking about the Schumann resonance, of like this thing that was just like this is what it is. This is the thing. Like this is the thing. We have to figure this shit out. Like, and it's like so to know that like I'm not the only one that's trying to figure this shit out. Okay, like it's just. Why is it so important to me? I have no fucking idea. I really don't. And I don't care. Like, I mean, I do. I have a couple ideas, but like, no. This was like an 18-minute video. I would just love to know like how these resonate like with you. If there's anything anybody knows like about Avalon or connected to, you know, those realms. I mean, I Googled Earth It forever, and now I'm obsessed with it because like you can see the remnants. If you see like a depiction of Avalon, which I have that photo. And then you like go to this underwater, almost like it's not visible on the map. Like you have to zoom the fuck in. Like I don't know if it's an actual place that you can go. Like I mean, it's literally La Eval, like or El whatever. How the you know. I fucking hate being an American. I feel so fucking robbed of any other language of sustenance. Like this is just so binary and boring, and like it's very hard. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like collectively though, like what this message is really saying in the most basic of senses, like beside my big like holy shit, what's resonating here, story-wise, if you will, because yeah. But there's something about the spiritual path that I can say from my own personal experience is that like now that all the systems are falling and everything it's truly like we're not here to be like, let's see how we can fit this in this paradigm. Like we have to stop giving our intentions to this paradigm because we have the power now. And power is literally focusing your like this on just doing it because like this is like right now, you know, why? I have everything else to do because this matters. We live in a world of matter. Do what matters. And you will receive the matter that you need to continue to do what matters. And I guarantee you this is bigger than this planet, this universe, the cosmos. It's, you know, through the core of the earth, out the other side, into the actual unknown. Okay? They've been exploring out there for fucking ever. Okay? They created it. Like, this is an effect. This is all an effect. In my opinion, my humble... I have no idea. But I just love you, and I hope that this resonates. with the starseeds, with the collective of, you know, coming into our universal truth, our universal power at this very, very confusing, chaotic time. But one of my favorite things to say, or like, you know, when people ask me, like, how do you do it? Somehow I just find the symphony in the chaos, you know? And that is what we have to do here. We have to create a symphony out of this chaos. Mm.